Hi, my name is Drew Dowler. I am doing my first peer assignment for the Intro to Production class. I am from California, and we are in a room that I have set up for a music class that I teach here at a school. And I'm going to show you today how to connect a line level instrument, which in this case is a keyboard, a synthesizer to be exact, to an audio interface. So the first thing that should be explained is that a keyboard, as opposed to an instrument like a guitar or a bass, is a line level instrument, which means its signal is already ready, already matched at a line level, and so it doesn't need to be amplified up to a level to match all the rest of the instruments. It's already there. So when we connect a keyboard to the audio interface, we aren't going to need any boost in our signal. And usually on an audio interface, you will be given the option to select between inputting for a line level instrument or a guitar, for example. And on this interface, which is an Akai EIE Pro, I have a couple of options, a switch here that allows me to select between line level, mic level to be exact, or guitar. And since this is a line level instrument that I will be connecting, I'm going to select line level. And it's pretty straightforward because we don't have to worry about boosting our signal. The one thing we do need to make sure is that we're using the correct cable. So I have connected in the back of my keyboard 2 1/4-inch cables because it's a stereo signal. And there we go, here we are. These are the correct 1/4-inch cables that we want to use because this is a TS instrument cable, an unbalanced cable. And you can always tell TS cable because usually it says actually instrument on the cable, but also it has a single ring here as opposed to 2, like a TRS or tip ring sleeve. So we want to make sure we're using a TS 1/4-inch instrument cable. And like I said, I'm using 2 of them because I'm sending a stereo signal left and right. And I'm going to go ahead and connect them. And one thing I want to make sure before I connect my instrument to my audio interface, which is connected to my speakers, I want to make sure that my speakers are off because I don't want to get any clicking or popping or any loud noises when I make the connection. So my speakers are off. I've checked. I have little lights on my monitor speakers to make sure that they're off, so I made sure that they are off. And I'm going to go ahead and connect this into the first 2 spots, which I've selected as line level as opposed to guitar. So I'm going to go ahead and connect those now. Alright. Now before I go ahead and flip on my speakers, I want to make sure that my volume on the instrument is all the way down, just in case I accidentally bump one of the keys or that there's a sequence running so that I don't get a really loud noise in the speaker, something that could damage the speaker. So my volume, I notice, is all the way off. Now I can check at this point, because my audio interface has meters to show me if it's receiving a signal, I can actually play the keys before I turn the speakers on and see if I'm getting a signal as I turn the volume knob up. And I am, so I can see that my connection was made correctly as far as it's receiving a signal. I'll go ahead and turn it back down, flip on my speakers, and I will just go ahead and play a chord, C chord, as I pull up my volume. It's actually a mono voice, so I'm only getting 1 note at a time, but my connection is correct. I've connected my line level keyboard to my audio interface, which is connected to the speakers, and I'm good to go. So if you could please let me know how I did on my first assignment, if you think that that was clear enough for you. If there's any feedback you can give me, that'd be great, especially since I'll be teaching this, I think, next semester. Any advice or feedback would be welcome. Thank you.